My dear dark ones, welcome to my channel. Today is the reading about you. What kind of supernatural gifts and abilities you have? How can you work on them? Is there something you should do to improve them and improve your connection with the supernatural? I have two decks here and choose the one that you feel connected to. Also, don't forget that this is a collective reading, so I'll just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And you can even listen through both piles and just take whatever it is you feel like deep inside that this is the message for you. I think we'll start with the occult tarot. And if you feel like you need more time, you can pause the video and concentrate on the piles and see which one is calling for you. Okay, let's see for this one. I don't know, I felt like touching this card. So this is, if you really felt connected with this deck, the first thing that you should learn is alchemy. This is what the cards represent: the knowledge of the alchemy, the knowledge of the earth, the knowledge that is forgotten, and it's very hard to obtain. So find a teacher that is for you, someone that you admire, someone that you respect, an alchemist, and learn from this person. I don't know, I felt like very drawn to this card, like I couldn't let it go, so probably it's the message for you. Alchemy is very obscure, it's very hard to learn nowadays because a lot of information doesn't even make sense online. So good luck learning. And sometimes people who are obsessed with alchemy or really drawn to alchemy are the alchemists from the, like, probably in your past lives you definitely study alchemy or you've been like a famous alchemist, because not many people are drawn to it now. So it's a very strong message for you. Okay, let's see what else the cards are showing to me. It's kind of interesting because the specific cards are talking about animals. So I think one of your greatest abilities is to connect with animals, to know peoples or humans, like totem animals, like to get to see what kind of connection human have with the animal side. And like for me, when I see cards like this, it also tells me that you're probably a shaman. You have like a lot of shamanic blood and you like connection with nature, connection with your past lives, with your ancestors, with the shamanic side of the occult. So if you're drawn to shamanism, if you've been to ceremonies, or if you practice something, or if you want to learn it, it means you're a shaman, like definitely. So think about becoming a practitioner. Maybe it's time that you learn to become a shaman, not just for fun, you know. I'm gonna pull last 3 cards. Interesting, Malphas is here, one of the big ones. Interesting, when I see Malphas in a reading, because he's upright and like I'm not really read the reversed ones here, Malphas is always represents the dark side, the dark arts of magic. So for me, if I see this, I would definitely say that magic is your domain, so you should start practicing. You should have your altar, do spells, incantations, invocations, and rituals, and invoke demons. This is something that you should definitely try and do, probably judging by these 2 cards. This one is talking about geometry, so sacred geometry and liberal sciences. So for me it would be something like interesting and something complicated, like ritual work and invocations for sure. I would say you're a necromancer, the ones who actually communicate with the dead, with demons, with angels, with dark spirits, with the underworld. This is something you should look into, and probably you can become a medium because you have the access. You can see and hear and you can talk to them. Very interesting, you know, if you really felt like you are drawn to this pile, your supernatural abilities are very obscure. They're very niche, they're very hard to learn, they're very hard to even understand and realize how to use them. Your path of learning probably is going to be very difficult and probably very long, but it's actually fun, because the more you find, the more you learn, the more powerful you become, and the more, you know, the more intriguing and mysterious you will become for people. So in the future, if you choose it as a career, you might become someone very famous, someone very special, someone who can even exorcise demons and evil spirits, you know. So hard work, hard path, but where you're supposed to go to, it's an amazing place, definitely. So accept who you are and probably start working and start learning, start researching. I would say find a teacher, find someone who you trust to give you the knowledge that you're missing. Like, you know, a lot of these sciences, a lot of these dark arts, they are ancient traditions, they are verbal. Like, you have to find someone who still knows them, and it's not the knowledge that you can easily find online. This is a tradition that's supposed to be passed down from one mage or witch to another. So look for this person. Okay, now for the second pile. Let's see, guys, what's the message for you? What kind of supernatural abilities do you have? And here it goes. The first thing that I can see, that's you need to start something new. You need to actually start recognizing that there is something about you that actually even brought you here. There is something unusual about you, and a lot of people see it in you, but you still don't see it in yourself. You still don't believe it. You still don't accept yourself as who you are. The first thing I'm going to tell you, the first thing that you need to learn is something to do with love and connecting people who love each other. So definitely past lives, love magic, Kundalini, like mantras, something like this, something that helps people to love each other, to find each other. It could be spells, rituals, anything like that, but it's all supposed to be in the realm of love. And this is something that is going to be very easy for you, something that you already kind of know how to do, and something that's in your heart, because you're the type of person who knows how to love truly, and the kind of person who sees when you see a couple, you always know if they are right for each other or not. And that's like your biggest gift, like the gift of seeing love in others. So I would recommend you to start from there. Also, you can use tarot, and you can use different tools to assist people in this. Like, you can give readings, like love readings or past life readings. Okay, let's see what else. There is something that you need to do with knowing the ancient tradition of ancient Egypt. You are connected to these deities from ancient Egypt and probably ancient Greece as well. So for me, it's like a deity work for sure, working with the divine, the realm of gods and goddesses. And definitely, like, when I see this, the high priestess, and it's reversed, it means you don't work, you don't have your altar, you don't, like, you are connected to the moon, and yet you don't do anything with this. You know, working with the full moon, with the powerful moon, doing like spells or like rituals, like even if it's something easy, something that you can do every day, this is where you should start as well. That's what you should do, because you have a strong connection with the dark arts of magic as well, but you're also very connected to the light. So for you, maybe even healing, and I would say like psychic readings, because you sense people, you sense so much, and this is something that you should do. I'm gonna pull a few more cards for clarification. Definitely, I would say you shouldn't do something that's has to do like with money. Like, for example, like, don't work with money or like business or something like that. Work with people and their feelings. That's what you're supposed to do. Work with gods and deities. Have an altar, and definitely dedicate more time of learning to see other different realms. I'm gonna pull last card for you from the bottom of the deck. What an amazing card. So literally this card represents you see the third eye that is more open, that's your actual eyes, and someone is helping you with this. Also, the card is number 7, and 7 is the number of this year 2023. So this year you're supposed to open your mind's eye, and you're supposed to see more. So judging by this card, you are a seer, so you can define the future, you can see prophetic dreams, you can see the past and the future, and you can see so much more than other people around you. That's what you should concentrate on. That's where your energy should go. And talking about energy, when it comes to healing or helping people, use your energy. Magic, spells, in the end, it's all about energy. So if you learn how to harness your own energy, how to put it to work and how to use it to help others, how to connect different people, that's it. That's all what you need to do. So use it and know that you're amazing, powerful, and everything is in your hands. My dear dark ones, thank you so much for watching. Much love to all of you, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope this year will be amazing for you and you will find everything that you're missing in your life at the moment.